Tommy talked about it. He didn't get violent about it. He didn't promote violence. He didn't promote law breaking. So even though Tommy himself was marginalized, he himself was holding people into the system a little bit, because there are people who follow Tommy, and most of them are normal concerned Brits, but some of them are further out there. But Tommy's implicit message was, don't give up. We can fix this through journalism, through the law. Don't give up, we can fix this. We can tell the truth and we can fix this. Chris Skate, $20. Please tell me when nonviolence solved anything. Scottish killed the English to keep their freedom. The British killed the Germans to keep their freedom. Saddam, Osama, Gaddafi, and all the rest. Chris, we don't want a war of all against all. Life is nasty, brutish, and short, as Thomas Hobbes would say. We want to agree to a Leviathan, a social contract where we give a monopoly of violence to the state. We don't want to solve all our quarrels with violence. The trouble is we have to keep a sharp eye on the government to make sure they don't become the abusers, they don't become tyrants. And we have to make sure that as part of that social contract, they stay neutral and nonpartisan. So the answer is not to say, well, they're breaking the rules, so we'll break the rules. The answer is to try and get back to the rules. But eventually things will fall apart too much, and people will, if they're driven out of the system, they will, we want to keep people in the system, so we have to reform the system. This is what I say to censors. They say, oh, we got to shut down him and him and him and him. They're too far right. Drive them out. Drive them off the internet. Drive them out of the political parties. Drive them out of their jobs. Drive them out of any contracts. Drive them out of their apartment. Drive them out of their bank. Marginalize them. Well, then what have you done? You've put them outside the system as sort of outlaw, where they have no choice then, because they don't have the levers of our democracy. And so if their grievance still grieves them, what have you done to them but say, you must go rogue, you must go radical, for there's no place for you within the system. I believe you've got to pull people back in the system. Pull them back in the system. You got to say, no, don't go rogue. Try and fix it. Try and fix it. I'm talking about the entire democratic system. I'm not talking about any particular political party. It makes me think of what Maajid Nawaz said. I wonder if you can find this quickly. Maajid Nawaz, Tommy Robinson. Tommy, of course, my old friend, founder of the English Defense League, then shut down the English Defense League when it became racist, became a journalist with us, left us, Tommy. His main motivator is the rape of indigenous British girls by men who are over 80% of the convicted rapists are Pakistani Brits, Muslim Pakistani men. That's just a statistical fact. And it's extremely hard to talk about that without being called racist. Maajid Nawaz happens to be a Pakistani Muslim man. So he can talk about it and no one's going to say you're anti-Pakistani Muslim, because he is that. And I don't know if you can find that clip. When he says, we have basically, by us all shutting up, Tommy is, we've yielded the ground to Tommy. I don't know if you can find it. Basically, he says, because the entire establishment didn't talk about this issue, we left it to the Tommy Robinsons of the world to talk about it. And he's right, but there's one more link on that logical chain. Tommy talked about it. He didn't get violent about it. He didn't promote violence. He didn't promote law breaking. So even though Tommy himself was marginalized, he himself was holding people into the system a little bit, because there are people who follow Tommy, and most of them are normal concerned Brits, but some of them are further out there. But Tommy's implicit message was, don't give up. We can fix this through journalism, through the law. Don't give up, we can fix this. We can tell the truth and we can fix this. And Maajid Nawaz's point is we pushed this issue out to Tommy because we didn't deal with it in the establishment. But my point is, don't push Tommy out. Don't silence Tommy. Don't silence guys like that, because he is the anchor that's holding, I don't know how many dozens, hundreds, thousands of people into the system that if they were to say, well, what's the point? The system is completely rigged. It's a complete stitch up. You can't say anything or you'll be deplatformed in every aspect of your life. And when you take everything away from a guy, push him completely outside the circle of civil society, why then you have created someone for whom violence, if not appealing, is the only thing to do. So my caution is, do not deplatform people who are trying to change the system. Debate them, disagree with them, refute them, rebut them, ignore them. But if you say, no, 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 we're not even going to let you talk, the trouble with that is they say, okay, fine, I won't talk anymore. Your choice. No, don't do that.
Oh, hi friends. What you just saw there is a clip from our Rebel News daily live stream show. It's fun, it's fast, and it's completely unscripted, so you never really know what you're going to get. Just go to rebelnews.com/livestream to sign up for special alerts